Another day, another day filled with opportunity in the stock market. It's December 8th, Wednesday, just after 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The big stock of the day, ISIG, running from $10 all the way up to $25 a share, running $15 to the upside. Scroll out on this bad boy. This was in play just 2 days ago when it ran from $6 all the way up to a high of $16. Day 2 gets a nice red day pullback. Day 3, beautiful, just supernova run. Talk about opportunity. We were just talking about this yesterday when we did our choppy AMC video. We were asking the question, why focus all of your attention and time and bag hold something like AMC, and as it just keeps dipping and dipping and you're losing and losing and losing, you're missing out on so much opportunity that comes and goes every day, every week in the stock market. Life-changing moves, ISIG. Life-changing. A lousy 1,000 shares running up $15. A perfect trade would have made you $15,000 in 1 hour. 1 hour. From 9:30 when the market opened all the way up till 10:30. 1 hour, 15K. Most people have to work 4 months to make that at a job. This is the best job in the world. Respect it. Another stock we got up and going today was LGVN. LGVN has been popping up pretty much every single day. Today, running from $19.50 all the way up to almost $24. So a nice almost $5 run on LGVN. Again, all within the first hour of the day. And that's all it takes. 1 hour every day for insane opportunity like this. You just have to be selective and be at the right place at the right time. Another one, ISPC, from 11.75 running up to 13.50. So a nice $1.50, $2 pop on it this morning. And then also every day for the last 2-3 weeks we've been mentioning PPSI. This is starting to up and go right now. Beautiful setup. Looking at that 10-minute chart, it's running up to that 9. This definitely has potential to run to $10, $10.50, $11, $11.50. So today opens up right at this $8. And from 8 down to $7.75, now it's hitting $9 a share. Who knows how far this can go? PPSI, it's a low float stock. The float on it is only 4 million, and it's got 2 million in volume on the day. So they've already rotated half of the float on PPSI. And within, what is that, 5 minutes from $8.40, it's hitting $9.10. That's a nice 60-cent pop. And it's not even finished. This could definitely see $10 today. So we'll be keeping PPSI on close watch. Another name that we've had on watch, DWAC. Now, DWAC ran today $15 just about to the upside. Here from $50 a share to 64 bucks. Now, I know you're probably going to be saying to yourself, $50 a share? I only have a $2,000 trading account. I can't make money on something like that. A stock running up $15 a share? Yeah, you can. Let alone 100 shares, a lousy 100 shares. All you need to do is catch maybe a $3 move on this out of the total $15 from the top to the bottom. That's 15 bucks of opportunity. All you need is a slice of the pie. $3 of that move with 100 shares, that's 300 bucks in your pocket. So there's all kinds of opportunity out here in the stock market. And to make it in the stock market, you have to think differently than everybody else. Statistics have shown, and they continue to show, that 90% of people fail and lose money in the stock market attempting to be a day trader or a swing trader. This is a big psychological mental game that we play, and you got to condition yourself, and it takes years to condition yourself to be successful in this game. This isn't something you can just walk into and pick it up like riding a bike. It takes a lot of hard work. You can do it though. You just got to put your mind into it. When I make content in a video and publish it, I have that mindset that people will watch this and they will automatically have that work ethic to work as hard or harder than me to succeed in this game. But unfortunately, most people, they just fade out and they give up and quit. It's sad to see how many people come and go in this game. It really is. You just can't quit. You gotta put your foot down and tell yourself, I will get this and I will succeed in this game. We also had AERC just recently pop up. This definitely has a lot of upside potential on it. Looking at the 10-minute here, it just got beat down super hard. So now it's starting to pop up from the downtrend that it's been in for weeks. This gets up over $13, $14. We could definitely see this run up to, and I'm not exaggerating, this has got potential to run to 16. It's got the potential to run up to 18, 20. Let's see. It'll run into resistance there at about $24, where that red line is. And then if this gets up over $30, and I know some people are like, dude, it's at 13 bucks. There's no way this stock can run up to $30. Yeah, it can, dude. Yeah, it can. Always be optimistic and have an open mind. Never doubt what these stocks can do. Because look at what ISIG did. And just assumed it was up too much. And too many shorts got into this. And look what happened. Just a few days ago, it was at $5 a share. Now it's up at $25 a share. So always have that open mind. Anything could happen. Anything. So when you pull up these stocks like AERC and you notice it's starting to pick up and volume starting to come into it, look at the charts, the history. How much upside potential do you see? There's a lot of upside potential. And you got to also think as well, you're thinking differently than everybody else. So you're seeing the upside potential. You're keeping this stock on radar because you're noticing now that there's movement going into it. You're noticing volumes coming into it. You're looking back. Look back now. 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, right here. This stock from 1450 exploded up to $22. That's a $7, $8 run up right there. From 1240, it topped out at 1 o'clock. So in 20 minutes, this stock ran up $8 a share. If this doesn't get you excited and say, wow, that's opportunity, man. 1,000 shares of that runs up $5 like that. That's 5 G's in my pocket. That should get you fired up and motivated to want to learn this. And now there may be some people asking right now, well, how in the heck am I supposed to know the stock's going to do that? By just showing up every day, yo. Showing up every day and seeing these stocks and these charts run like this time and time and time again. I've had people comment on my videos talking about history repeating itself, and some people have said history does not repeat itself in the stock market. And I just scratch my head and say, what? That's all we study is human nature and the past. I consider myself a glorified history buff because all I'm doing is looking back in time, history, and getting an idea of how these stocks ran in the past and then learning from them. That way, when they pop up again, I can take advantage of them. Perfect example of what I'm talking about here. Who knows Jesse Livermore? Jesse Livermore was one of the greatest traders ever. One of the greatest ever. And he was around just at around 100 years ago. I think he died in like 1929. But one of Jesse Livermore's favorite charts was this one. And we still to this day see this pattern pop up all the time. Look at AMC, GameStop, Bitcoin, the S&P 500, all your charts, LGVN. This pattern pops up time and time and time again. Jesse Livermore was banking on this chart pattern in the early 1900s. And we still today in 2021 see this pattern pop up all the time. Ask any of the members in chat. They all know. This is the euphoric chart. Don't give up. Have that mindset. You will get this and understand it. You will be that 10% that does succeed in this. Most people get caught up in the moment, and right when that market opens and they hear that bell, ding, 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 they feel like they have to trade and they see these stocks explode up $3 and into a halt, and they get all excited and they let their emotions take over, and then they make a mistake, and then they're regretting that trade. And then an hour later, they see one of the easiest setups come along, and it goes without them. And they say, man, why couldn't I just wait a half hour after that market opened? I could have made money on this trade. Why do I do that to myself all the time? It's a learning process. You'll get there. Just do not quit. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this stream on YouTube. We've been actually trying out a new platform this morning. Going into the new year 2022, I'm going to be slowly making the move over to Vimeo, Vimeo. So if you head on over to Vimeo, type in Trading Learning 101, you'll be able to find me, and I'll actually share a link with you guys. I shared it in the Discord. Head on over there, and then slowly but surely we'll be starting to build up the video library over there, doing webinars and live streams. I'm just branching out from YouTube onto other platforms. That's all I'm doing. So just give me 1 second and I'll get that link for you guys and I'll post it in the chat. And there you go. So we have a question here. Looks like John Jude said, how do I find these stocks that run? Like AERC, LGVN, DWAC, PPSI. We find these stocks every single day in the Discord. Every single day. Us members, we show up. This is our job. We show up every single day and we all work together and we have multiple eyes in the market. This is one of the benefits of being a part of a community, a small, tight community, versus being a part of something like Wall Street Bets or Atlas Trading. I mean, there's over 10,000, too much going on. You're too much. A lot of jargon and nonsense everybody's talking about, but just by paying attention to your scanners that I have up right here, your basic top percentage gainers, your custom screeners, I mean, all of that stuff. This is how we find these stocks every day. There's opportunity in the stock market. There's over 3,000 stocks. You got the American Stock Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ. There's all these different stocks. You got to have some type of screener and scanner with criteria to pick up on these names. PPSI running up pretty much $2. DWAC is a share to the upside. And half a day, we still got the other half. And DWAC it should have been on your radar. And this is where it comes into play. By showing up every single day, you're getting used to these names that pop up. So if you've been around in the market back here in, when was this? About mid-October, you remember DWAC going on that epic run. And you remember, hey, Donald Trump is in on this. So anything with Donald Trump is going to get people excited, and they're going to want to jump in and trade this stock, which leads to nice explosive moves to the upside. We see this opportunity day in, day out. I mean, there's all kinds of opportunity out here. This is where, again, and I'm going to rub some people the wrong way, this is where I scratch my head on why people are so amused with AMC, and they're just throwing their money down the toilet as this thing just slowly falls apart. Opportunity every day and every week with these stocks like DWAC running up $15 in one day. I mean, that's phenomenal. ISIG running up $15 a share in one day. In 3 days, this stock ran up from $6 to $25. That's a $20 move in 3 days. That's phenomenal. And we see this all the time. All the time. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not. That's where I scratch my head and I'm like, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get the movement with you AMC people. I don't. You're hoping. You're hoping it works out. And if it doesn't, this blows over 10, it could run to $11, $12. No volume at all to all of this volume. That's paying attention to the detail. That's supply and demand at its finest. That's all we're doing as traders. We're looking for that imbalance. The imbalance between supply and demand. That's what makes and creates price action. And that's what we trade. I'm just rolling on all cylinders today, you guys. This has been a good week so far. And we're already, it's Wednesday. We got 2 days left in the week. Unless you're looking at Bitcoin or something. One stock that got denied today was EFOI. This stock was at $2 a share yesterday. This morning, it was gapping up to a high of $3.75. And right out of the open on this, it was in a battle. Opens up here at $3.50 and immediately fires up to $4.40. Gets a pullback, and just below that 420s, just tightly and tightly, just kept hanging out right there at that $4 right there. And you got to pay attention to what's going on and react to what you're seeing. EFOI, it looked good when it was pulling back here for a rifle up to a new high. And even when it collapsed right here and that $4 held strong and it came right back up to its high, it was looking good. Comes back down to 4, and then you got that lower wick. Like, all right, there's a buyer down there propping this thing up. Somebody does not want this to go lower. And noticing every single 1 minute on average, there's a million in volume just pumping into this bad boy. That's a lot of volume. And the float on this is 4.5 million. So every 5 minutes, they're just rotating through that float every 5 minutes. It tried right there, got denied. Eventually, people are just going to give up on it, and they're all going to bail out and move on to something else. And that's why EFOI fell down and fell apart all the way down to $3 a share. And you also got to pay attention to, well, we got ISIG running up just effortless all day. So what are you going to focus your attention on? Are you going to focus your attention on something that just keeps pushing up like this? Or are you going to focus on something that's just getting denied at one area? This is the type of stuff you got to consider and think about, and just react and quickly put it all together. By quickly putting that all together, being quick on your feet, thinking outside of the box, that's where you'll thrive. We also seen some good moves today in all of the cruise liners and airlines. CCL had a good move from 1850 up to 20. That's a nice $1.50 run there. DAL, Delta Airlines, from $38 got a good push to 40. That's a nice $2 pop. What was that other one? NCLH, I think? Yeah. From 2050 got a good push up to 2250. That's a nice $2 run there in the morning as well. So there's opportunity all over in the stock market. I probably pulled up around 15 different stocks that all offered $2 of or more in upside opportunity. That's what gets me fired up. And remember the saying, if you pay attention to garbage, you will get garbage. If you pay attention to good quality stocks and setups, your trading will show. So remember that saying. If you focus on... That's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for joining me on YouTube. It's always a pleasure. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the Trading Learning 101 community where we all grow as traders.